I've been literally waiting for this moment for so long. Okay, let's open this sucker. I feel.
I love that.
All right, time to look at my silver play button. We are honored to. Okay. Well, whenever you're setting up the thing, it asks you to put your channel name on here, and so I felt kind of weird just doing raw built. So I decided to put raw built and Caleb on my plat.
I love that.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. Best beer I've ever had. Thanks, Jay. This video brought to you by Bake Kujira. No, not really, but I think it is the best beer I've ever had. Anyway, wow, friends. I can't believe that I've been on YouTube for just under 2 years. Hey YouTube, how's it going? My name's Robert. Welcome back to another episode of Raw Built.
You just pour more in like that.
In this time, I've been able to carve out an amazing livelihood for me and my family. I've been able to quit my 9-to-5 job and really make an income that I never thought imaginable. So today I want to talk about a couple of things. How much I make as a YouTube creator with over 100,000 subscribers. I think at the time of this recording, I have like 136,000 subscribers. But I also want to talk about how to monetize your channel and how you can make money, whether you're a small YouTuber or big YouTuber. So YouTube for me has been very impactful because it fuels every aspect of every business that I have, whether it's real estate, brand deals, or my different programs. So primarily there are two ways that content creators on YouTube get paid. There are brand deals and then there are Adsense. Brand deals are whenever you do a 60-second integration for a brand. So I'm really excited to be partnering up with. And now a quick word about today's sponsor. But before we do that, I want to talk about today's sponsor. And Adsense is whenever Google actually places ads in your YouTube content.
With a little show and tell, Dunkin' Nuts. Show that.
And sells that space to different advertisers, and then Google pays you a cut of those ad dollars. And those are the two main ways, but as you'll see later, there are so many ways to make money with YouTube, which we'll get into at the end of the video. Big mistake that I see a lot of creators make is they just focus so much on that AdSense revenue, and that's where they think they're gonna make all their money. A friend of mine once told me that if you're making most of your money from AdSense, you're doing it wrong. And that's what really opened my eyes to how many ways you can make money on YouTube. But since we are talking about AdSense, I figured I'd show you, because I know a lot of y'all are like, oh, I hate when YouTubers talk for 5 minutes and don't get to the point of the video. Oh, just go ahead and cut to 5 minutes and 35 seconds to get to the good stuff. And then some of you right now are like, how did he know that I was gonna say exactly that? So anyways, let's talk about how much money I make on the YouTube platform. And you know, since I am revealing some pretty personal information here, do me a solid, consider hitting the like button. It does help me out with the algorithm. But yeah, let's get into it. So I'm gonna start with 2020 here. You'll see that I made $21,279, but really I wasn't monetized until mid-June. And so this $21,279 figure is really only about 6 months worth of monetization. So what I wanna show you here is how much I made in my first full year of monetization. So I'll choose a custom date here. My first full year of monetization would have been July 1st, 2020 through July 1st, 2021. So you'll see in my first full year of monetization, I actually made $47,794. Now that was like my first official year. That's how much I made on the YouTube platform. That doesn't include any partnerships or brand deals. So that's how much I made from July to July, which is like my first true year of monetization. But I actually want to show you what I've made in 2021, which so far is about 10 months. So you'll see in about 10 months, I've made $57,035.68 on YouTube AdSense. Now I've got 2 more months, and if we're taking the low end of my average, which is about $6,000 a month, that would mean that I'm probably gonna make at least another $12,000. So add that $12,000 to my $57,000 figure here, and you'll see that in 2021, I should make about $69,000. Nice.
Nice. Nice. Nice.
So now I want to show you what this actually looks like from a month-to-month basis, and I want to show you what I've made over the last 3 months. So in August, I made $8,467, and I want to show you what my different daily averages are. So on the low end, I made $152. Kind of in the middle tier, I made $333. On my highs, $348, $406, and then I kind of dipped back down to $200, but then you'll see I'm right back up at $375. So overall, I would say that my daily average is like $250 times 30 is $7,500. Yeah. So I guess my daily average is actually closer to $275 times 30. Yeah, $275 is kind of my daily average for August. So that to me is more of a middle ground. That is kind of what I can expect to make, is the $7,000 to $8,000 range on average. But then we get to September, which was by far my best month. And you'll see in September, I made $11,121. I had 700,000 views. The month before that, I had like 440,000. So I didn't quite double it, but pretty close. And you can see that my income income jumped up quite a bit there. And then we move into October, which we're in now. We haven't finished the month yet. And so far for October, I'm at $6,138. I expect that by the time we close the month, I'll probably be at around $6,500 or so, unless one of my videos go viral in the next day or two. All right, so I've revealed the good stuff, but I still have some juicy stuff to get into, so you'll want to stick around until the very end. But you might be asking yourself, well, how do I predict what I'm going to make on YouTube? And the metric that YouTube gives is what's called a CPM and an RPM. CPM stands for cost per mil. So basically how much advertisers are willing to pay for every 1,000 views. So you'll see on my revenue here, my average CPM is $35.53, like across the board. However, that's not what I make because YouTube actually takes a cut out of that. And so if you want a more accurate reflection, you want to look at what's called the RPM, which stands for revenue per mil. And that's what's left over after YouTube takes their cut, which I think is about like 35 to 40%. And so for me, knowing that my average RPM is $17.86, I can multiply that by how many sets of 1,000 views I get. So I want to show you September here where I made $11,121. That's by far my record. That's going to be a very tough number to beat, but I wanted to show you what happens when your video takes off. I had a video take off in September, so I want to show you the trajectory of what I made. So you'll see here in general, my average was 325, kind of dipped down to low 200s, 328, still kind of mid 200s, okay, 198, 177, but then you'll see that one of my videos started to take off, and so I made $242, $502, $546, and I was breaking all my records, and I was so excited. Then I got to $834.68, $756, $500, $536, $534, $688, $624, and then I start kind of going down, and I end the month at $413. So my daily average for September was closer to like $375, $400 a day. You know, like I said, this is a high month. I can't really ever expect that, but one day I do expect to be making, you know, $10,000, $11,000 every single month. This month I've gotten 355,500 views. Divide that by 1,000. I've gotten 355.5 sets of 1,000. I would then go to my revenue and multiply that by 17.86 because that's what I take home. And that comes out to $6,349.23, which is pretty close to the $6,138 number that you see right here. So it's not exact, but it's pretty close. I think 1 year from now, I can pretty consistently expect $10,000 to $11,000 on the actual platform through Adsense. It's my goal to make 6 figures off of Adsense, but I'm working towards that every single day. And in some regards, I already do make 6 figures because if you take the $69,000 from Adsense that I expect to close this year out with, and all my brand deals, which are gonna total over $30,000, then I'll be right over $100,000, and that's gonna be a really great thing. However, I still have my expenses and costs that come along with the channel. If I'm being honest, YouTube is somewhat of a break even for me. I pay an editor, I pay for gear, I pay for backup editors, I pay for lenses and cameras and all that kind of stuff. So it's my goal right now to make no money from YouTube, and that's totally fine with me because as I said, YouTube actually feeds into so many of my other businesses. I actually make the majority of my income from so many businesses that have come about as a result of YouTube. So I'm fine to break even on YouTube so long as that's the gas on my fire for all my other businesses. Okay, so we talked about AdSense, but now I want to talk about brand partnerships and how much money I've made so far. Funny enough, all the money that I've actually made on brand partnerships have come in 2021. So I've just went in and added up all the money / value that I've gotten from a brand, and that comes out to $27,200. So I'm still working on a couple deals right now that are gonna help me sell well past $30,000. So again, you add the $30,000 with my $69,000 or so on YouTube, and I'll be right at $100,000. And that's just on YouTube income. But how else can you make money, Rob? Well, I'll tell you. There are a couple of other ways that I make money from YouTube. One would be through affiliates. So at the bottom of all of my descriptions, I put all my different camera gear in there. And so if anyone ever clicks on those links and buys that gear, I get a commission from somewhere like Amazon. But on top of that, I don't just get a commission on anything that I link out to. Let's say that someone clicks on my link and goes to Amazon. Anything that they buy for the next day, I get about a 3% commission from that. So let's take a look here and let's see how much I actually make from that. So going into my Amazon here, you'll see that just for 2020 alone, based on commissions, I've made about $19.49. So I make almost $180 a month just from Amazon commissions. Well, this is a fun edit. When I made this video, I had made about $2,000 in the last 365 days. That has since changed. As you can see here, just in the last 30 days, I've made $2,061.71. I love kids, am I right? Anyway, so I've amped up my affiliate strategy just a little bit, and you know, I don't know if I'm always gonna make $2,000 a month, but it's possible just based on some of the things that I'm doing behind the scenes. So just a fun little update for you. And by the way, this is just one set of affiliates. Anytime I show any kind of product or furniture, that's typically an affiliate link. I've actually had a couple people in the past comment like, oh, you're just profiting off your audience. I can't believe you would use an affiliate link. And I'm like, yeah, I am. I think a lot of people forget that the content that I make on YouTube is free. I am up at late hours of the night, not tonight because it's actually 10 p.m. right now. It's actually kind of early for me. And I put in so much time and effort and just everything that I have, like energy and mental health, like I put into my content because I genuinely love doing this. I love that this is my job, but I still have to monetize it. And so when people are like, I don't know, put off by the fact that I use affiliate links, I'm like, well, why wouldn't I try to monetize my channel? Same thing when I do ad integrations. I have people that get all hot and bothered about that too. And I'm always like, why wouldn't you be happy for me? Like, that's a good thing. If I have ad integrations on my channel, that's a good thing. That means it's funding this channel. And you know, I only put out products out there that I believe in, that I use, that I like. I'm not usually gonna shill just anything. It has to be something that I genuinely like.
You need something new.
Something exciting.
I need a new fantasy.
Then you need Zillow.
So with that said, if I ever have an ad, consider buying the product that I'm promoting because it does ultimately help me. One other way that I make money is that a lot of you know that I'm an Airbnb ambassador, and so whenever I help onboard people, Airbnb pays me a commission for that. And so far, I've made $113,648 for being an ambassador for the platform. I would say that probably 95% of that has come in 2021. So that's another way that I make money from affiliate. So when you add that all together, just in that alone, that right there is more than I make on YouTube. With both paid sponsors and Adsense, I make more money from affiliates. I'm just getting started with this whole online business affiliate thing and all that kind of stuff. So for me, it's just really cool that like I work so hard to do this and I'm creating all these different income sources and I'm able to just make a good, decent income from being an online content creator. A big misconception is that you have to have a big channel to make a lot of money on YouTube. And that really just, it's not true. Like if you start a channel, there's so many ways that you can make money through selling your knowledge, your brain, through courses, or through affiliates. I have a friend named Andy. His channel is called Your Friend Andy, and he's got, let's see, 10,800 subscribers. And last month he pulled in $11,085 on his channel from consulting, courses, affiliates, and so many other ways. So if you're starting a channel and you're like, how can I make money? You could literally make a channel where you review things on Amazon and you basically put your link in the description. And if people like your review and the product, they can click on your link and they can buy it and then you'll make commission on that. Like I think Sean Cannell from Think Media made a video a few months ago and he said that he makes like $30,000 a month on affiliate income from Amazon, I think from his personal channel or something. So affiliate commissions are the real deal and you can make a lot of money doing that no matter what size your channel is. All right, so we've talked about like the big three, I guess, like AdSense, brand partnerships, affiliates, but there's also like ways to monetize your brain. Like selling your brain is what I always call this. And that's two different ways you can do that. For me, that meant consulting and then programs/courses. So I started consulting, I think 6 months into my YouTube journey. And I started out charging like $150 an hour. And I would slowly, as I was like getting better at it and realizing that I was providing really great value to people, would just build up my hourly rate to 200, 225. And towards the end, I was at like 350. And then when I started to become booked out 1 month in advance, I jumped my rate up to $500 an hour and I was still booking up. And then I closed down my consultancy to focus on my educational products. However, in 2021, I still made pretty good money doing this. So as you'll see here from January 1st through October 29th, even though I haven't really consulted for like 6 months, in the 4 months or so that I was consulting, I made $83,280 consulting. So now you start to see it's adding up, right? I made $100,000 from AdSense and brand partnerships, about $113,000 from my affiliates, and now I'm at $83,000 from consulting. So just from those three sources of income, I've made $300,000 as a full-time YouTuber. And then I'll end it here. Educational products. This can be coaching, group coaching, courses, programs. I have programs where I teach people how to start glam sites and Airbnb businesses and all that kind of good stuff. And that is actually the most substantial part of my income. And as I started my consulting business and I started to become super spread thin and getting booked out a month in advance, I started to realize I just couldn't help people in the same way. Like I couldn't help everybody, and that really got to me. So I was like, well, what's one way that I could help a lot of people? And one of my consulting clients was like, dude, why don't you put together a program where you like record everything you just told me? Like that would be so valuable, but do it for like 8 hours. And that would be so much more valuable than this 1 hour because it wouldn't be such like a high-paced crash course in an hour. It would actually allow people like me to digest this over a certain amount of time. And so that's what I did. And over the past 6 months, I've had over 600 students. And that educational side of my business has become a 7-figure business for me. And I'm so grateful that I get to make a living doing something that I'm passionate about, and that's teaching people. I've been able to scale up that side of my business, and it's just getting started, and I'm super excited to pour into that business. But that business started out as a consultancy, and that consultancy started out as 15-minute videos that I was putting out on YouTube. So I guess I'll leave it here. If you're a small YouTuber and you want to make money, money, there is a way to do that. Don't get into YouTube for the money because there's not a lot of that when you're first getting started. And that's okay. You got to be okay with that. But if you love the craft, if you love making content, and it's what you were born to do, like I feel like I was born to do this, then figure out a way to monetize all that good stuff that you have swirling around in your brain. That educational side of my business has become a 7-figure business for me. So hopefully you learned something today, or you got a new idea of how you want to monetize your YouTube channel. And if I gave you any ideas or if I inspired you to try something out, let me know in the comments below. But yeah, I guess that's it. Catch you on the next episode of Raw Built. See ya.